swear this library has strange books. I was looking for a fantasy novel and guess what I found instead?
What? Another Dacia encyclopedia about agriculture?
No, a whole book about forgotten Kazakh customs. I didn't know we had so many.
Wait, that sounds interesting. What's in it?
Well, do you know something called tingine?
Tingine? Isn't that some kind of dessert?
No. In recent years, one old Kazakh custom called tingine has slowly started to disappear, so let me explain what it actually is. Basically, 2 or 3 young men get together and visit a well-off household telling the host that they've come to do tingine. When they arrive, the host slaughters the fat sheep and serves the whole thing in front of them. The meat, the broth, everything. The challenge is straightforward, yet quite demanding. The young men must finish the entire sheep. If they manage to do so, they leave without owing anything. However, if they fail to eat all the meat, they must repay the host with 2 sheep. In some regions, this custom is also known as sirne. People still like to tell funny stories about how back in the days there were men who could supposedly eat a whole sheep by themselves. In the end, the whole point of the dingine is just to enjoy fresh meat together, have fun, and turn it into a friendly little challenge.
Well, that is something new for me, but there are several things that I also know. And this custom is called itkolek.
Itkolek? What's that? It sounds like a TikTok trend.
Well,
there are many symbolic and ritual meanings behind dressing a baby in an itkolek, especially infant shirt in Kazakh tradition. Every village or family had its own small customs around it. Relatives and close community members would gather, offer their own blessings for the newborn, and then dress the baby in the itkolek as a good woman. The shirt was usually made long and wide so that its hem could cover the baby's legs completely. This length and looseness were intentional, symbolizing a wish for the child to grow tall, live long, and have a smooth, unhindered path in life. The long sleeves and extended hem were believed to represent a long lifespan and abundant fortune for the child. After the baby's itkolek was taken off, a small bundle of sweets would be tied to a dog's neck and the dog would be released. Local children would then chase the dog, and once they got it, they would divide the sweets among themselves and finally bring the itkolek back to the family. This dog chasing ritual symbolized the idea that any harm or misfortune that might befall the child will be carried away by the dog, an animal believed to have 40 lives. The reason the baby shirt is called itkolek, dog shirt, isn't just because it's tied to the dog. Rather, within traditional belief systems, the dog represents speed, intelligence, alertness, and protective instincts. People wished for the child to inherit these qualities: quick to grow, strong in spirit, sharp-minded, and resilient. I've got it.
is there anything else in your book?
Well, I was looking at this picture and I think I know a little about it. Kazakh is one of the ancient national games of the Kazakh people. Among the population, it was well known and belonged to the group of traditional horse riding games. In the past, this game was also called Kausar or Kausar. However, even today the rules of Kausar haven't changed much. The way it was played long ago is still preserved. In the 7th, 8th centuries, this game was held between a young man and the girl he wished to marry. In some tribes, it even functioned as a formal rule. If the young man lost the race, he would lose the right to marry the girl. His defeat also showed that his tribe didn't have brave young men or fast horses. Because of that, losing the game was considered a serious disgrace for the tribe. If the girl won, according to the agreement, she could marry the victorious man without a bride price. The main part of the game was this. If the young man managed to catch up with the girl, he was allowed to hug her lightly around the waist and give her a symbolic touch on the cheek while riding, as a sign of victory. You know what's funny? These traditions are so cool, but almost no one our age knows them.
True, we grow up with YouTube and TikTok videos, but we forgot the interesting stuff from our own culture.
Yeah, maybe that's why this book literally fell off the shelf when I walked by.
Like it was begging us to read it.
Exactly. Now give it back. I have to put it back in its place.